How did your Wellesley College experience shape your views on how to balance career and family, and how has this played out in reality?
I don't know if going to an all-women's college really helped me that way in terms of, necessarily preparing me better for balancing family and work. There is some startling statistic that I've heard that, women who go to all women's colleges, that it's something like, I don't know, that they are much more likely to have careers than women who went to co-ed schools. I think, part of the problem is that we can kind of, get very personally, empowered to go out and charge and and be and do whatever we want, and I think so many women start out with the idea that, yes, I'm going to have it all. I'm going to have that successful career. I'm going to have the 2.5 children, and I'm going to have the successful marriage, and the reality is that it's not totally up to us. The equation is not totally an equation of one. It's an equation of many, many things. And, I think that I've been very fortunate because I, had a lot of support from my husband, and then from, we had a very loving nanny, who lived with us for 6 years when my children were small, and I was traveling a lot for my work. But, it's a difficult balancing act, and it's one that also just keeps changing over time. For example, I found when my children were very, very small, when they were infants, that, having a very reliable and loving nanny who's stimulating, and that worked out. But as they got older, the kids themselves became more discriminating about who would pick them up at school or who would read to them. And those are the times when I found that I wanted that person to be me, and I felt that I was missing out on a lot. And so that ultimately led to my decision to really slow down on the work front and to be around for my kids a lot more, actually when they were sort of the ages of 5 to 7 years old, when they started elementary school, which actually for many moms, they tend to sometimes think about sort of staying home until their kids go to school, and then, so for me it was kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.